What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I am one third of your Nomad Gamers. It's Thursday. We've made it through another week. Let's get through the socials, and then we can. Man, I got a lot to talk about tonight. I got a lot. So, if you're watching me on Facebook, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. If by chance you have stumbled across my page, you are not a follower yet. Right down here, Godfather. Hit the follow button, turn on all your notifications. That way, no matter what platform I'm on, that way, every time I come live at anything, you are going to be notified. If you have found me over on YouTube, thank you. You have found the home of the Nomad Gamers. If you look right over here, there's a subscribe button. Over here, there's going to be a heart button. And somewhere right over here is going to be a thumbs up. Smash all three of those. That way, every time I guess he's right. Every time we come live or bring you recorded content, you are being notified. By the way, I am Godfather. I am one fourth of your Nomad Gamers. Crest Rider corrected me. Thank you. Now, TikTok. I'm having a hell of a time with TikTok. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I have my page. I have my profile. Problem being, I'm not a creator. I don't know how to clip. I don't know how to add music to it. I don't know how to do jack with it. I'm getting there. Sweet Kitty Pie is trying to help me out, and I am hard headed. So keep following me over on TikTok. If you haven't followed me, go find me. Godfather1. Give me a follow, and we can get rocking and rolling. Since tonight is Thursday night, I am live on Twitch under Godfather09. If you have found me over there and you're not a follower, please hit the follow button. Whew. Okay, that is all of the socials. That got me thirsty. Raise your beverage of choice up. You made it through another week. Cheers. All right, let's get down to business, shall we? We got a lot to talk about on this Thursday. And I already have Crest Rider going. And I am Zenar Crest Rider, the text-based fourth of the Nomad Gamers. yes, you are, my friend. You are. So we are going to go around the block with all of our favorite games. We're going to start out over at Rockstar. We're going to go over to Bethesda. Then we're going to go to Minecraft. We're going to check out on the folks at Nintendo America. Remember, yesterday or last night at midnight was the launch of the Switch 2. I got a lot to report on that. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Rockstar Games, as of 6 hours ago, there's a jackpot waiting for you in the Diamond Casino and Resort Vault. It's guaranteed to contain diamonds every time through June 16th. Need a crew? Check the Looking for a Group LFG channels on our official Rockstar Games Discord server. Everybody and their mother is promoting Discord, okay? So Rockstar's got it, Bethesda's got it, Minecraft has it, Nomad Gamers have it. If you go to the Nomad Gamers Facebook or you go to my Facebook page, you are going to see the official channel for the Nomad Gamers. Right now, you can listen to the entire podcast from Discord on General One. I am broadcasting there. You just can't see the video. If you want to see the video, go to one of these three. You'll see the video. All right, what else do we got? From Rockstar 8 hours ago, hit the jackpot inside the Diamond Casino and Resort this week in GTA Online. Get diamonds in the vault during the Diamond Casino Heist. 2 times rewards on casino work and story missions and more. And they give you another hyperlink. I'll talk more about Grand Theft Auto here in just a minute. 2 days ago, that would have been Tuesday night. Brace for impact and head for the hills. Dodge a bullet, a new high stakes twist on the classic Red Dead Online Showdown mode. Get 3 times gold on the new Showdown mode, plus bonuses on gang hideouts, free roam missions, and more. And they give you another hyperlink. And then that is it. or at least for Rockstar Games. So, as I reported on last week on Thursday, I am on Rockstar Games. I am on Grand Theft Auto 5 again. Here is here is the skinny of it. I'm a new player. Did anybody tune in to yesterday's live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch? I was playing a transform race. Why is that important? Well, it's simple because the transform race, they're fun. You're not just stuck with whatever car you brought to the track. They assign you a vehicle. You're racing heads up on stock vehicles. If you would watch my post or watch my live from yesterday, you would see that I got stuck with a fire truck. I got stuck with an ambulance, a a garbage truck, a tractor. What else did I get stuck with? Everybody in the race gets stuck with the shitty cars. Every player there gets a fast car. The cool thing about it is it's stock. So nobody has spent millions upon millions of GTA cash to prepare for this race and blows your doors off. There is skill involved. Whether you have a trash truck, whether you have the fire truck, the ambulance, the tractor, the go-kart, whatever they give you, there is skill involved. You have to dodge other players. Uh you have to make sure you're not crashing out, not falling off of the map. Crust Rider says, no one is ever stuck with a fire truck. Well, okay. So you are, but you're not. Okay. The reason why I say you are is because on an Xbox controller, if you were to hit Y, go back to the last checkpoint that you went through, yes, it is true. They would give you another vehicle. You don't know what type. You might go from a fire truck to the tractor. Do you want to give up those places? And do you want to give up that time trying to get out of whatever slower vehicle it is? If it's the tractor, hell yeah. I'm going to hit Y. I'm going to go back to the previous checkpoint and roll the dice. Obviously, I can't get any worse than what I've got right now. If it is a fire truck or an ambulance or the go kart, it's not far to the next transformation on some races. And by the way, it was 2 times GTA Cash, RP, JP, all those other PPs, all those other things that GTA Online does. It was 2 times that. I don't know when it stopped. It didn't really say, but it was fun times. If you want to see how Godfather did, I won once and I lost 18 times. Not great odds, but I was having fun. As far as the missions go, I'm doing office work. I'm doing the warehouse. It's $18,000 a pop. I'm not making a lot. So what I think I might do is I might take the winnings from yesterday, uh, beef up my arsenal, beef up my body armor, and I might go do this casino heist and just get some cash. So that's what I've been doing on Grand Theft Auto. Again, if you want to talk to your favorite nomads and you want to be playing your own game, that's fine. Head over to Discord, find our channel, log in under the general audio, and I guarantee you, you will at least get one of your nomads, if not two, if not three. Because I know most nights I'm on it. Crust Rider is on it most nights with Godfather. And by the way, you can watch him play World of Warcraft while you're listening to me, or you can listen to him and be watching. I don't care how it happens. Just go to Discord, join our channel, and start talking to your goofy nomads. I'm in it with you right now, listening. Cuts down on the delay to respond. Yes, actually, it does. There is a huge delay between StreamYard, or Streamlabs, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. But if you're on Discord, you are hearing me as I'm talking. All right, so that's enough about them. Red Dead Online is still not on the Game Pass, so therefore, Godfather is still not in the Old West, and that's okay. Uh, I don't think Rockstar has done much to help out with that, like they did with Grand Theft Auto 5, where I'm in an invite only session, so I can run whatever I need to run with the peace of mind of not getting blown up. Let's go over to Fallout 76, shall we? And by the way, Godfather is on that for now. I may be dropping Fallout 76 here soon to pick up Starfield for a little bit. I have to uninstall one, reinstall one. It's a big pain in the ass. So for Fallout, let's see what they got going on. 4 hours ago, they shared Halloween Horror Nights Universal Orlando. Face your fears in a post-apocalyptic LA. You'll be attacked by raiders alongside Lucio, my god. You'll confront the bounty hunter, the ghoul. You'll even encounter Maximus with the Brotherhood of Steel. Tickets are on sale, and then they give you a hyperlink. I'm not a fan of the goddamn TV show. You'll never drop Fallout 76. You may step away for a time, but you'll never drop it. That is true. I guess I should have reworded that better. 6 hours ago, reel in those fish. Get the Gone Fishing emote from the Atomic Shop free for all Fallout First members until July 8th. Hashtag Fallout 76. 8 hours ago, June is here. Catch all the events that await you this month. Fallout 2 days ago. Did you know that you need to equip your new fishing rod to fish? Just get close to a body of water. The fish command will appear. Fallout 76. They are really pushing fishing right now. I don't know why. Well, Fallout is on my list for tomorrow night to be streaming. Monday night I did Minecraft. Tuesday night was Talking Tuesday. Wednesday night, last night was Grand Theft Auto 5. And you have to forgive me. I cut my stream short. For those of you that don't know, Western Illinois, where I am currently located at, um, had tornadoes, and the Shire was clipped. We had a tornado extremely close to the Shire. We did take damage. I was able to reattach what blew off. I found some pieces of the Shire about 2.5 blocks behind the Shire. Sweet Kitty Pie and I were putting our yard back together, but we are live. We are still doing things. And when I had to cut things off yesterday, my adjuster came out to give me the good news of how not damaged I was. I think the list for how how much of the house in the Shire is not damaged is easier to remember than what is damaged. So we're limping along, but we're getting there. So that was that. Fallout will be up tomorrow night. I will be streaming a little later than normal. I got something going on at 6, but I will be on shortly after that. Let's go over to Starfield. Let's see if my friends over at Starfield have disappointed me. I did read and I did see that they did an update for it. I want to see if it's official, because if it is, if I can't get it on my PC, then I'm gonna run it on the Xbox and see what's going down. 6 days ago, Starfield. 6 days ago. So you posted one day after I chewed your ass about not posting anything. Brighten up your outpost or ship with this achievement. Friendly creation by Center.Pack. This creation includes around 200 new light emitters, including ceiling lights, table and floor lamps, projectors, and more. Check it out here, and they give you a hyperlink. I can't say how disappointed I am in Starfield. Shattered Space came out over 6 months ago. Over 180 days. I think we're getting ready to go on the 1 year mark for that DLC coming out. And we haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen new quests. We haven't seen any new planets being made available to have a colony on. We haven't seen anything. New Atlantis is still New Atlantis. Oh, good God. Trying to think of where the fucking Freestar Collective is always at. Uh, anyways, that old city is still the old city. The den is still broke down. The moon still has garbage on it. Earth is still destroyed. Like, come on. If you're going to build something this big and you're going to wet our whistle for this, then goddamn, deliver. Just deliver a little bit. Don't leave it up to the modders. Don't leave it up to your customers to make this game fun. That ain't their job. That's your job, Bethesda. That is your job to keep expanding the game. Keep making it fun. Take a page out of Rockstar's book. Grand Theft Auto 6 is on the horizon. However, Grand Theft Auto 5 is still very playable because they keep providing updates. They keep providing something new. They take that old, worn out crap of a story that they had with your bunker, with your facility, with your MCs, all your illegal activities, the hangar, the yacht, you name it. They've given new quests for it. And they're not doing it once every 6 months. No. They're not doing it once a year. No. They're doing it damn near once a quarter. Sometimes more. And I would argue that Rockstar has it rougher than Bethesda. Because Rockstar has not one, but two major titles online at the same time. And they're updating both by the quarter. Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto Online. So what the hell, Bethesda? You've got Fallout 76, which you are now doing better at, but then you've left Starfield to rot. You've left Elder Scrolls to rot. I don't get it. If you don't have the manpower to do it, then subcontract it out to another company, have them do the work, and you present it. You're not above it. You did it with Fallout New Vegas. I just don't get it. I know it's the shareholders. I know it's the greedy ass shareholders. I know it's the greedy ass CEO. I know it's Microsoft. So before Crest Rider comes in and says, it's a greedy who the fuck ever, I know. It still doesn't make it right. They need to be updating Starfield at least once every 6 months. Why can't they do it once a quarter? Why can't they take a page out of Rockstar's book and update it once a quarter? Give us something. Even if this quarter, first quarter of 20, or we're in what, third? Yeah, we're in third quarter of 25. Even if you went to another world and you plop down just a very basic outpost and you made us run supplies to it. Cool. Fourth quarter of 25, a little bit more gets added. It's another expansion. Or you add to the story of the Freestar Collective. Or you add to the story of the UC. Or you add to Constellation. You've got so many storylines that you could do, and you're just not doing it. Crest Rider said, hey, I'm with you on the more updates page. The problem is they only see dollars, and if players aren't throwing it at the game, they won't prioritize it. It's kind of a vicious cycle for some of them. You are completely correct, Crest Rider. Now, let's dive into this a little bit deeper since we're still on Bethesda. If you don't prioritize updates, if you don't prioritize the game, you are not making it to where the customer, or i.e., in this case, the player, wants to invest money in that game. Look at Fallout 76. You are doing a knockout job of making that game fun. You now have Fallout First. You are now making money hand over fucking fist on that game. You're doing very well with it. So why not? And this blows my mind, and I know Crest Rider's going to agree with me. Fallout, or not Fallout, but Starfield has been out. We're going on the third year now, if not the fourth. Where the hell are the updates on Elder Scrolls fucking 6? If you're not updating Starfield, then you should be actively going hard as you can to get Elder Scrolls 6 out. If you cannot maintain the titles that you have, then maybe you need to abandon one. Just come right out and say, hey, Starfield is not making the money. We're abandoning it. What you have is going to work on this console and maybe on the next one, but then it's going to be done. Or you could flip that script, and this is going to piss off Crest Rider, but I have to say it. Hey, Elder Scrolls 6, the Elder Scroll line is not making money. We are not putting any more resources into Elder Scrolls. You will not see another one. You have to have one of the two, but you cannot have both. You're either going to make a new Elder Scrolls or you're going to keep Starfield up to date, just like you're doing with the Fallout series. Now, if you have enough resources, and they might, I don't know what their resources are. If they have enough resources, they should be doing Fallout, Starfield, since it's already out, and then be actively working on Elder Scrolls 6. And then when you have all three of those out, you need to rotate because Fallout 5 needs to come out soon. It just does. You are going to fall into the same trap that Rockstar's in when it comes to Grand Theft Auto. It is 13 years old. Their loyal base is chomping at the bit for Grand Theft Auto 6. This is my biggest complaint with the gaming community is they bring out all these titles, they have you fall in love with them, and then it's like they abandon them. It's like they're an orphan. Like, what the hell are you doing? Crest Rider just wrote me a book. Let me read it. Their problem in Elder Scrolls is they didn't even start on it until after Starfield was released. That was dead wrong. So they have had to start from scratch, and that takes a couple of years. You are correct. Minimum to start getting in place. Each Elder Scrolls game has taken about 2 years longer than the previous since Bethesda took over. So we're probably looking at 8 years to finish the next one. Dead wrong. They came out and said they hadn't started on it. How is that wrong? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let me scroll back up. I think I know what you're talking about, and that was a okay. That was me, and I said I did not know that I was speculating. It was my opinion. However, you are completely correct on all your points. You are knocking those points out of the park. But like I said, why is it taking them so goddamn long? Why? You know you have hits, mega hits. The Fallout franchise alone pays Bethesda's bills. Starfield ain't paying the bills. There is no way for them to recoup their money from Starfield. None. There is no in-game currency that I know of. I can't just put $20 on my account and go buy the best ship. That gives me a couple gazillion fucking credits. I went over the top, I know, but they don't have an in-game currency. If that's what they're talking about, there's absolutely no way, zero way, that they can't take some of the funds from the Fallout series and move them over to start going on for Elder Scrolls. The one thing that I keep hanging up on, and the one thing that Crest Rider and Fireball keep, not Crest Rider, Chungus and Fireball keep beating me up on, Crest Rider will beat me up on it too, is do we actually know what the job titles were of the people who've been let go by like Ubisoft? Microsoft alone, Microsoft itself is doing layoffs now. But yet we are languishing, waiting on other games. I try and make it make sense. I really do. But I can't wrap my head around the fact that people are losing their jobs. Granted, I don't know what job that they held, whether it be graphic design, whether it be storyline, whether it be actually making the game. I don't know. For that matter, I don't think anyone knows except for the company and the people being laid off because there's so much misinformation out there. But if you have a studio in the UK that they shuttered, I would imagine being as naive as I am sometimes, I would imagine that you would have everything that you need in that studio to get a game off the ground. So if that's the case, then why doesn't Microsoft or Bethesda, and I say Microsoft because Bethesda's owned by them, why don't you reach out to that other company and say, hey, we want to buy this studio along with all the employees. It sounds bad for me to say buy the employees, but in fact, they are. Then you fly one of your executives over there and you sit down with them and you say, hey, instead of working for Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed franchise, and don't take anything that I'm saying right now as fact because I'm just throwing things out there. Instead of working on the Assassin's Creed, you're now going to work on Fallout 5, or you're going to work on Elder Scrolls 6, or you're going to maintain Starfield. They need to have branches, and if they want to have a live game, live multiplayer online game, then you need a bigger team. Point blank. Because after a while, that large crowd that you have playing 76 is going to go away from 76. The TV show is not going to save it. Because by that time, you are going to have enough discontent that people are going to move on. They're tired of Appalachia. I'm not saying that's the way it is now, but let's look in the crystal ball. Let's look a little further down the line. I don't get it. Now let's move on. Let's move on from that. Let's go over to Minecraft. And I'm very shocked that Crest Rider hasn't said more than what he has. But yeah. Let's go on over to Minecraft. I got on my soapbox there for a little bit. And yeah. I'm a little behind schedule, but that's okay. So for Minecraft, 5 hours ago, they are with Adidas. I'm not liking this. The whole squad looking fire. Get your very own Adidas armor in the free Minecraft X Adidas Adventure add-on. Learn more and they give you another hyperlink. Fit check with the squad. I really don't like that. The thing I really enjoyed about Minecraft is you had no connection to the outside world. You really didn't. The only connection you had was cows, chickens, horses, saddles, the ore, but that was it. None of these businesses. Now we're starting to lose that. One day ago, harder than it looks. I don't have a clue what the fuck they're trying to say there. Yeah, like they're doing the whole man cave for MLB fans. Yeah, I think they're reaching a little bit here. I really do. Um, I really don't like it. I wish they would uh, focus on Minecraft and focus on what's worked and what's made Minecraft so unique and so fun for so long. This Adidas, this MLB, this bringing shit in from the actual world isn't going to work. At least not for me. I know Fireball runs it with mods. So is Chungus. I'm so far resisting. I really am. Uh, but I'm having fun playing Minecraft the way that I am, without mods. The problem is the young kids have attention spans of goldfish, so they slap this stuff in to stay relevant to the younger audience. If Minecraft hadn't been out for as long as it has been, I'd probably agree with you, Crest Rider. I think they got their asses handed to them on this movie. I have heard nothing but bad things about this movie. So maybe I don't know, maybe it's a funding problem. I have no clue. I damn sure know that it's not the youth because the youth could give two shits less about MLB. Adidas has not been the hot thing since the early to mid 90s. So I don't know. But to give everybody an update on the Nomad Gamers realm, we got the one subway done. I reported that on Talking Tuesday, and I also said that Sweet Kitty Pie had not got all of the new forward operating base done. She was putting the finishing touches on this afternoon when I got home from work, and I'm sure that was her that I just seen go into my front door. She's probably going to go back and put the finishing touches on now. We have already mapped out where we're going next. That was on my stream last week. We've got the beginning done. All she's waiting on is for Godfather to get in there and punch that one line through. She'll come through and she'll start building up the next base as I am doing my thing with it. I got to get better because I got way too many games and not enough time to play them all in. So let's go to a subject now that I know for a fact Crust Rider, I wouldn't say despises, but he's very unhappy with them. He's very unhappy with them. Nintendo of America. Actually, it wasn't even of America. Nintendo itself just dropped the Switch 2. It came out last night at midnight. Happy launch day to all my fellow Nintendo players. If you have the Switch 2, I really hope. Hold on. So we had some pros. Oh, good lord. We had some pros and we had some cons that went along with launch day. Let's get into that real quick. I poked around. I went to Target online, that is. I didn't actually go in. I went to Target, Walmart, GameStop. We have disc replay around here. I'm sure you have something like that around you too. I just went to all these different video game retailers. Let's call them retailers. Just to see how this Switch 2 was performing. Walmart online was sold out. Walmart locations, on the other hand, are not. Most places that I'm getting reports from are saying that Walmart has about 2 or 3 on the shelf. Then Target has them on the shelf, but Target online was sold out. I get it. GameStop I really hope you did not get your Switch 2 from GameStop, because boy, oh boy, did they ever do a bad thing. GameStop is sold out. However, their pre-orders, how dumb is this? How dumb indeed. GameStop thought it would be a good idea to staple the receipt to the front of the box. Unbeknownst to GameStop, they were stapling right into the display. So they were ruining the Switch 2 before the user ever got it. I know what you're going to say. I sent that to Chungus earlier. We'll see. Let me know if that was it. Also, another one that came out that I was reading about was, I guess they have a Nintendo store in San Francisco. I've never seen a Nintendo store, standalone or otherwise, but I guess they have one in San Francisco, California. And a guy walks in, he purchases the Switch 2, and then proceeds to smash it into 1,000 little pieces. What was the store's response? They banned that guy for life from coming back into that store. Now, I am going to date myself a little bit, and Crush Rider might remember this too. But back when the PS3 and the PS4 came out, oh, okay, cool. Uh, when the PS3 and the PS4 came out, and everyone was going freaking crazy about them, well, you used to have guys who would pre-order it or be in line to get it. They would purchase it, then walk out the door and smash the hell out of it just to get people's responses. Nobody could do anything to them, and one of the things that one of the comments that I saw that I agree with is it's his money. Once he gave it to the store, that Switch 2 is now his property to do whatever he wants to with it. If he wants to take it home and play, take it home and play. If he wants to take it out and bust it into a million pieces, which I don't know why he would, that's his prerogative. We can't tell people what to do with their own personal property. Somebody always does that with the newest iPhone 2. According to Nintendo, that Switch 2 was not his property. He only owned a license to use it. I call bullshit. I know what you're saying, Crust Rider. However, are they going to send the cops to your house to get that Switch 2 once they brick it? Oh, uh-oh, hold up. We have an emergency. Whoop, 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 emergency. Oh, yeah, okay. Whoo, emergency verdict. So my computer has a plug-in in the back. And when I accidentally kicked my table, I must have uh I must have disconnected it. And I kick the table every now and again, and sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But back to what I was saying about the Switch 2. The physical copy of that Switch 2 is yours. Nintendo can't do a goddamn thing about it. What they can do, and what they can say, and I guess they're getting away with it, is saying to use that Switch 2, you have purchased a license. So if he smashes the physical copy of that console, there's not a goddamn thing Nintendo can do about it. If he were to take them to court right now, because remember, he never took it out of the package. He never agreed to any of their terms of service. He never took it out of the box. Without the terms of service and with them having his money and him having a physical copy and his butt being in America, Nintendo better tread lightly because they are going to lose this all day long. According to their updated EULA, you do not own the console. Like hell I don't. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to foresee this. I'm one of these guys that likes to foresee things. This guy in San Francisco, I'm going to focus on him for a minute, and then I'll get to what Crest Rider said. If he did not power that Switch 2 up, and if he did not agree to the EULA, there is nothing that Nintendo can do to him. Not a goddamn thing. What are they going to do? Sue him for breaking his own property? Because at that point, he paid money for it. He's not renting it. He paid for it. Once you open it up, once you plug it in, and once you agree to what Crest Rider just said, the EULA, then they got your ass in a sling. Then they own you. However, I'm going to be watching this very closely the next 6 to 8 months. Something is going to happen. Somebody is going to take Nintendo of America to court, and the courts are going to side against Nintendo. I can already see it. You can agree to anything you want. They can hold your ass accountable for it. But at the same time, if the courts deem it to be predatory, then the courts will put a stop to it. And in America, when somebody sues a major company because they got coffee, they got third-degree burns from a coffee. Well, no shit. The coffee is hot. Like I tell my kids, and now my grandkids, common sense is not so common anymore. And when the people who don't have common sense, when they get hurt, when they get grieved, and they take you to court, they most of the time win. You're talking about a country that if somebody breaks into your house and they hurt themselves, even though they are not supposed to be there, they hurt themselves, they sue you as the homeowner. I have seen it before where they win. Again, it's against logic and it's against common sense, but it happens. So right now, that's what Nintendo's saying. How long before the courts step in and say, you can't do that in America? I don't know. It will be interesting to watch. It will be interesting to see. Now, some other news on the Switch 2 front is I seen some pictures of Mario Kart World. I guess they brought in a new character, the cow. And everybody is going crazy over this stupid cow. There was 21 cows in one race. I guarantee you that picture was staged. It had to have been. There's no way it couldn't have been. So I have to tip my hat to Nintendo. I do. They upped the prices on us. They gave us that new EULA. They have dropped all this new crap on us, but yet America has gobbled it up. Japan gobbled it up. They're not hurting when it comes to sales, at least not launch sales. I personally said I'm not getting a Switch 2 because I want, when I do get it in a couple months, I want it to be bug free. And all this crap that I think is about to happen, and by the way, that's my opinion, I want to make sure it's all died down. So when I get the game or when I get the console, it's a very well working console. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that time on Thirsty Thursday is drawing nigh. If you don't know what that means, it means it is drawing near to a conclusion. Well, hello, Crest Rider. Yeah, we hear her. That's amazing. However, However, yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. You know what? I'm a family man. I get it. I ain't even worried about it. But yes, yes, you could have. Anyways, tomorrow night, Friday night, I will be streaming. I will be streaming a little bit later. I don't have a time right now. I will put that out tomorrow when it gets closer. I will try and give you guys at least an hour or two of heads up on when I'm going to be out streaming. Saturday, don't look for me to be streaming. I got some things to do. Sunday, I'm going to be streaming off and on. I'll let you know. Then we're back to our regular schedule on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm out of town next weekend. This is how it is. Sometimes I go out of town. So, with that being said, game true, game hard, and always, and I mean always, game on. Where are you at today? Nope, right over there. Aha, found you. Get your ass up here. I see you. Keep gaming, keep being you, keep doing what you love to do. Like I keep telling you, if you're not married to them, they're not your mom, they're not your dad, they don't sign your paycheck, doesn't matter. You be you. Screw the bullies. If you're in a game and you run across a griefer who needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. Thank you so much for watching Thirsty Thursday. Thank you so much for your love and for your support. Until I catch you guys again on the next episode of the Nomad Gamers, which is going to be coming out on Saturday. Peace and love. Guys.